Before we start the video, it's time for the KOG Boy roll call. This is for all the people who are supporting me as a KOG member of the month, and I appreciate ya. So big shout out to Ryan McDonough and my boy Kato Senpai. You guys are awesome, just saying. How's it going, guys? RNG Life here, and today we got Weevil back over here, dude. Weevil is back. This is the one that they announced a while back, and we kind of knew he was coming, but I didn't know when. I didn't expect him to drop so soon. Actually, I figured he would drop a little bit later, maybe till after we got the next form of Blair or whatever, level 50. But fair enough. Weevil is here. I'm going to try to keep this quick and easy because I need to. Weevil's not that important, so yeah. He's only bringing like 2 new support cards, so I'm going to be talking about those real quick. Then I'll show you the deck, then I'll show you the farm. The new cards he's bringing is, one of them is Shiny Braxi Squatter. Who is basically a cockroach Power Ranger. And I think this guy was really good for some reason. I don't remember, but they were saying that this guy was like really good for something. I don't remember what though, unfortunately. But yeah, like within his own deck or something, that he is like the main guy or whatever. But so yeah, I think he's an okay choice. Also the fact that he's a 2000 attack monster with 0 defense and he's 4 stars. So there you go for all you classic memers out there. You want to play some big boy insect 2000 attack monsters? Go ahead, man. Here's your chance to get this guy. The other card that he's added is Token Collector, which is basically a card that if you have it in your grave and your opponent activates, or even if you activate, they activate a thing that summons a bunch of tokens. You can actually summon this guy out immediately, except in the damage step, destroy all those tokens, and then he gains 400 attack for each token destroyed. So at most he can gain what, like 12? Sorry, I can't math, dude. It's like 7 AM where I'm at. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, so Token Collector can become pretty strong. Fair enough. That's pretty much all he really does. And yeah, and he's 2000 defense. I mean, he doesn't look that great, but I know somebody's gonna mess with it, and they're gonna start memeing, and they're gonna find a meme deck for this guy, hopefully. But yeah, those are the only cards he's got. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck I'm gonna be using. Alright, and this is the deck that I'm using. It is a classic Winged Dragon of Ra Cloudian deck, and I am really liking these Cloudians. I absolutely love using Cloudians to farm because they're so oppressive. It's such a good control deck. It's basically, I'm gonna have one of my Acid Clowns, maybe a 1 or 2 Cirrostratus on the field, and my opponent cannot have a monster or back row in general. It's going to be pretty good. So this deck is very free to play. It is extremely free to play, actually. So like the majority of cards in here are like rares. Obviously the Winged Dragon of Ra, everybody should have 2 copies of this card, which is kind of crazy. But yes, we're using the new alternate art because it looks spicy and nice. But we're using 3 copies of Xeradias, the only card that is in here that it's an SR. Also the fact that you don't even need this card. This guy could be replaced with like draw power cards if you really want, but this guy's only here to get you your Sanctuary in the Sky consistently. We're also running 3 copies of Acid Cloud and 3 copies of Cirrostratus. This guy destroys back row by removing 2 counters, and this one destroys monsters by doing the same exact thing. Also, we're running 2 copies of Altis. Altis is pretty cool because he lets you basically remove 3 counters from anywhere on the field, and you get to like just wreck your opponent's hand randomly, just discard a card from their hand, which is kind of funny if he's like trying to summon or save something in his hand. It's like, nah, man, you don't get to use that card, which is pretty good just to control. You can control back row, you can control monsters, and you can control his hand. So he's literally gonna have no cards in hand, no cards on the field at some point in this duel. We're running 3 copies of Sanctuary in the Sky. This card is just so we don't take any battle damage, but you can't rely on this itself, because if he does get his what's his name, got hit that one guy Centipede with Hopper equipped, and then he tries to attack directly, he can definitely do that, because this only protects from battle damage from your fairies, but it doesn't stop him from attacking directly. That's why we're running 3 copies of Spirit Barrier. Spirit Barrier does just that. Basically says, I have a monster, you can't hurt me. So yeah, Spirit Barrier is cool. If you're asking, why are you even running this? Just run 3 copies of Spirit Barrier instead. What I'm doing is I'm basically going for consistency. You want to be able to draw into your Sanctuary in the Sky or this card so he'll never deal damage to you. So yeah, and then we're running basically 9 copies of these cards. So yeah, because Xeradias is this, blah, they'll do the same thing. And then we're using Cloudian Squall to basically get this card on the field at least at 2 copies, so you can have 1 of these, 2 of these, and you can just endlessly add counters to your monsters, and you could just blow up all his stuff like with no worries at all. It's kind of OP. But yeah, that's the deck. We're using Fairy Smile, which is an Ishizu skill, at least. I don't know who else has it, maybe Taya, I'm not sure. But yeah. But basically, Fairy Smile basically says every time we draw a fairy, we gain 1,000 life points, which is what we're going to be using for Winged Dragon of Ra. So there you have it. There's the deck. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just take this boy on. Alright, here he is, Weevil Underwood, or may I say Evil Underwood, because that's the stupid pun that they came up with. It's very, very dumb. But whatever, let's see. By the way, why don't these characters ever have, like, mats or sleeves? Like, these NPCs, like, never have mat and sleeves, and I'm just like, why, though? They could easily give them something. Give them a little bit more character, dude. Right now, we got a whole bunch of stuff right now. We have this guy who can basically search another copy of Sanctuary, which I could, but at the same time, I didn't draw that many monsters, so what I'm going to probably do is set my Spirit Barrier. I'm going to set this card, or activate that one, I mean. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to actually normal summon my Zeradias because I did not draw any Cloudians. So, there we go, we're good. Now, we basically just sit on our big monster, and then we'll see if he can actually do anything about it. Yeah, he's got nothing, dude. So let's go ahead and activate our Spirit Barrier. Bam, there you go. We got some glossy points there. So, draw. I don't need that one. Dude, actually, I would really, really like to either draw my other Zeradias or definitely like a Zero Stratus or something, anything. Just so I can have him on the field early, protecting me. So there you go. Zero Stratus. Fairy Smile also gives me that nice heal, so very, very nice. So let's give everybody counters for no reason. I'm going to summon you. I can already destroy, which is awesome, so I could already do that if I really, really wanted to. Actually, not yet, not yet. That's next turn. I forgot my first guy is not a Cloudian. But yeah, this is pretty much what we do. Oh, man. Dude, this cough ain't leaving, dude. But alright, so he's doing everything he can to just have big monsters. I don't really care, dude. As long as I keep drawing my stuff, I am all set. So, right here, I can basically destroy his stuff. So, you know what? I think it's time for a speed-up montage. Let's speed this up, dude. Okay, and it is finally time to end this game. Literally just blow up all his stuff, and then we go ahead and summon our Winged Dragon of Ra, and we're going to end this game right now. So, a quick tri-tribute, if you will. So, as I said, as I promised, he has absolutely no cards in hand, no cards on the field, also no cards in deck, because I didn't draw enough. Because I didn't use my Zeradias as much as I wanted to. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Let's go ahead and end this game. Easy. Super easy, dude. It's super easy. Literally just a pass turn fast. Destiny is served, evil Underwood. But whatever, let's check on that score. Alright, so, like I said, bam, 9,800, and we got the UR, which is pretty nice. I also got the other UR, which, go away. Go away, Insector Firefly. I don't want to see you. That card's gross. This card never saw play. I don't think that card was ever used. But I'm honestly, Squatter over here is going to be way better than this guy, probably. So yeah, cool, we got one copy of Squatter, which is nice. But fair enough, there's the deck. Let me know what you guys think of the deck. You can't really beat it, dude. If you have it too, you can also run that that negation card that if you have Sanctuary in the Sky, you can also negate his stuff, but it's completely unnecessary, dude. You really don't need it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Fair enough, that's pretty much that. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more dueling shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.